Good morning. Welcome to Satsang. Nothing ever happens. No search, no finding, nothing, no doing, no not doing. Nothing ever happens. How is it possible to say such a expression? It's possible. It's the way when you speak, not catching your mind. Nothing ever happens. You don't go to the past to say so. So you don't go to your memory. You don't go to the time, which is the mind. What is the mind? Time and space. Movements. So of course a personal life is only speaking of happenings, of what starts and ends, and of course in between, of what goes on changing, which in this way we say there is no substance, there is no permanent substance in what goes on changing. So when one badly searches for some permanency or eternity or who am I in fact, the answer will not be in the tools, through the tools he knows, which is the body, the feelings and the mind, the thoughts. It will be just not using them for a moment. And that can be done just now. What will disappear? Nothing. Just the belief that what appears is real. So from here, nothing ever happened, even though I may see myriads of things. Et voilà. So it is not with a change in the life that you can, let's say, speak like this or see things this way. It is by allowing you not to attach yourself to the life, to the personal life. Means as a background, it's always here, it's here already. So in the life it will look like I cut off, which is an impression with events and the life. But it's just to express that it will not be with a change in the life that you can say so, nothing ever happened. And that's why it is said, if not to do anything. And to undo is because you think doing was real. So just, I don't know, there is no verb to express and then just keep quiet. Don't do, don't undo, just don't be there, not that's all. Just now. It will always be just now anyway. So you are inspired or you are not, and something to say? Yeah.
So I wish to clarify my last satsang. I'm not sure that I completely understood what you said to me.
Yeah, but I don't remember. So
First of all, you touched the eye.
yeah.
You touched the symbol of, how did you say?
Love.
That I wanted to make a particular symbol of love of myself. It's true. And since then, since it was a terrible week, because I tried somehow to remove this symbol. I tortured myself so much that I don't know how to express. I need help here.
What did I tell? It's not by changing your life that you will get it.
That's why I need that you speak a little bit more about it.
Yes. So I express how the belief you put in the symbol of love, that you have to be as someone particular. So you can remain like that. Maybe you cannot do otherwise. Maybe it is the way your life is made, or is on you. But you have not to do anything for it. You have not to do anything for it, because it's an expression. Let it unfold or not by itself. You don't need to put a belief. You have to do something special with that. Let your life blossom by itself in ways you may not have expected. Who cares? It's the belief that you are that, or that you need to be that, or that you want to be that. That is too much.
Okay, then it's good, because
then I can remain as I thought.
No, I would not say. I really wish to change, so it's totally uncomfortable.
No, but listen to me. The change is not that suddenly you will be something else than a loving example, for example, whatever. The change is that you will not work on it. In some more known but more ununderstandable way, you are identified with it. You will not be identified with it, even though it may present yourself like this.
And here's the identification.
Please.
The identification that I wanted to remove this
but
week.
it is removed if you see that you don't need to do anything to be yourself. And the expression, each one will have his particular expression according to its birth, but it's that too.
Okay.
You have not to work for that, or be obliged to be as you think.
That is good. That is clear now. And then you took the example of Krishna. There was you took the example Krishna with the gopis and the battlefield.
Yeah. Means Krishna looks like the symbol of love, but in the battlefield it tells, you kill. So what? The mind doesn't know this kind of unconditional love that we speak about.
Yes, for sure.
It can be expressed in any ways. So, let's go back to what you are. Is there a question about what you are?
For sure.
Which one? Which one?
The question which I already has put several times. So
Which one?
who am I?
But why you go back there? Because if you go back there, then you take back all the symbols you believed in and all that. Why you go back there when it is explained that you have to keep quiet now?
Oh my God.
What was a tool one day maybe just drops also, to just see I am free from the beginning. Nothing happened actually. If you prefer the tool than the liberation, that is up to you. But I just tell. If you prefer to accomplish the idea you have of the ideal or liberation, it's up to you. But then it's not it, in my view, because here, where is any reference, where is anybody to ever reference? That's why it is said nothing ever happened. From here you speak like that. In the world we chat enough. We chat enough. And it's all right also. But you see, it's true, you have to dedicate some time to what is never lost, but since your mind may still show some power on you, you have to dedicate some time not to be faithful to your mind. And that will also leave you. But because the mind will not help you in that way. You see, if you don't dedicate some time, you will have a knowledge. The mind will catch a knowledge better and better, probably. And then, if the mind has still some power on you, you will believe more the knowledge than what is. So I say, dedicate some time without the comments of your mind. Or if he comments, you don't go there. Just to make it your own self-authority. self-authority. I can also say, without being anybody, nothing ever happens. Hmm?
Thank you. I don't want to say now. Just I see now that sometimes the power of my mind was so terrible that I not even could give this only moment, and it is, oh my God.
Okay.
This is the
Don't like it. Don't like that story.
Okay.
Just honor what
Okay.
make you say that, rather than honoring what you discover.
Okay.
Otherwise something happened. There was a before and an after. And then you are again in the cycle of time. Just be vigilant.
Hi Ganga. It feels like there's someone trying to keep quiet.
You see it?
And then I see it, and then
Yeah.
and then it comes again, and
Yeah. You see it, so it becomes an object. So who are you then? The one who sees is what? The one who sees. How come suddenly you have no words?
suddenly,
You have no words to reply.
no.
How come? I heard that somewhere and I read it everywhere in the scriptures. How come? How come you don't say a word? Because I am it. And I cannot objectify it. I am it.
But it feels like it's.
It feels, you go to feelings?
Yeah. No, it doesn't feel. It's just expression.
Okay, try to save yourself.
There's nothing there.
Yeah. Who speaks like this? A small loop looking at.
That's also
There is
sane.
nothing there. Okay, it's acceptable, but it's still a comment. Yeah? And you want to be the real thing or a comment? Just see that. Just see this game.
It seems endless, this.
Then what?
I mean, seeing.
Then what? Is it you?
No.
Then why do you want something else?
I keep getting mixed up.
Really? After this, really? You think so?
I think so, yes.
Hmm.
I don't want to think so.
Yeah, you think so because you go to your past experience and that it will necessarily be repeated in the same way because you lived that since years. Did I go to the past? Did I tell you to go to the past, to the memory? No. So you cannot speak as you speak if you don't go to the memory. I repeat, the mind may not change. It will change anyway because it goes on changing, but sometimes they get obsessed. But if you don't nourish the obsession, if you don't nourish the belief in the obsession, it's more that. Who cares? Don't you think that we are all obsessed? We say, I'm not this, I'm not that, I open the mouth to speak about that. It's just crazy also. But who cares? Oh, suddenly I'm the body, and I knew I was not the body. Oh my God, what is... If you go in your mind, oh, we've spent a lifetime with the mind, and we know it goes up and down all the time. It's very exhausting, and it's not worth, because he speaks about events, okay. Nothing ever happens. That's what you are.
So if I don't touch that,
What do you mean by that?
if I
Okay, tell, because
yeah,
if what? If you don't touch the mind, you mean?
yes,
Mm.
then this
If I remove the if, do not touch the mind just now, and then you will get the answer.
there's this huge discomfort.
Why do you care? You still care.
I don't want to care.
The mind will provoke anything to distract you. A cramp, a this, oh, I'm thirsty suddenly, oh, this, oh, a phone, oh, that urgent phone, I forgot. Discard it for a moment. This moment is eternity. You will not search after that. What is more important? To be faithful to the world, you took myriads of incarnations for that. Maybe it's not yet that one then. But then why you come to Satsang, spend so much effort, intensity, love for it. Honor that. How to honor it? Be it. Be. Start to know, I am it already. I didn't need to search. But it blows my mind because I didn't know what it was. Now I know without knowing. I know it by essence. My mind doesn't know, and I don't care anymore. Let this mind do whatever he wants. He dances. Yes, he dances up to his last breath. Sure. Hmm?
Hello, Ganga.
Hello, sir.
In all those years that I've known you, I never.
Sorry.
In all those years
Yeah.
that I've known you,
Yeah.
I never heard you talk about reincarnation,
Yes.
and it's been twice. That
I know. You know, you cut my thought. I speak of reincarnation sometimes for the one who believes still in incarnation, so that he gets fear.
Thank you. It works.
So nothing happens, so nothing matters. But it's not a hippie nothing matters, because we are living here and some things matters.
Yeah, but you speak of what? You speak of the essence that you are, or you speak of the life? You mix?
Yeah, I'm mixing.
Yeah, mixing.
That's the thing that I see
And that
like
is
mixed.
the confusion. It creates the confusion. Because how is it possible in this world that nothing ever happens? And all? I said that from the beginning, no? Did you hear? No, you didn't hear me.
With the matters thing, I'm confused.
They belong to which world, the matters?
This world.
Okay. And nothing ever happens belongs to what?
To what I am.
Okay, so
That's it.
that's it. And they still continue up to your last breath. This will look going on together, you say that, side by side, till your last breath. And you stop whenever you like.
But Ganga, you are living this life too.
Completely.
Exactly. So, for example, if something happens to your daughter, it matters to you.
But that's what I say. In the world of appearance, of course, matters are there, feelings, the body sensation, the emotional sensation, the conceptual, that is appearing. That is called personal life. Sure. And the personal life is very original for everyone. You see, the bird brings things with them, it looks. And anyway, it's very mysterious, all that, but you don't choose really your life. And when you think you choose, it had to be like this. Anyway, so what I mean to say, some are very busy in life, and some dedicate more time to sit quiet eventually. It's their way of life. It doesn't mean that one is less himself than the other, except if they don't realize who they are, sure. So in Satsang, what is Satsang? Is to have a moment in our daily life to be reminded, or to try to know about it, or to just dedicate a moment to what is. We don't speak about the daily life. Otherwise, when we will speak, when we will have a moment of that, the life is always busy. You see? So because there is satsang, you know it's your birthright also to stop the time whenever you like, even if it is a split second. Not to confuse yourself with the appearance, with my incarnation. And from the essence, from where I am, I may say nothing ever happens. From the one you see, from the Ganga or whatever Mira was there before, etc., things happen. But why to confuse? Because one wants that the life is a reflection of nothing ever happens, then there will be no life. It's already an happening. Don't confuse, that's all. So act, react as your wisdom or the opposite is in your mind. It's your life. It doesn't mean that you confuse what is for your life. That's all what it said, in Satsang and in the scriptures and in the talk about that. It's just, don't confuse. Of course things happen in my life. First of all, I woke up, I was not here, I took a tea, and so on. So what? But all along I want to only speak about the life. All along. Sometimes I'm very happy not to take care. And then, of course, when you go back to the life, everything is waiting for you. It's like that. It's an experience I had because for example, when my, let's say, brother died, I was extremely sad because I was very near him, and I immediately saw, it's the sister who is sad. Am I only a sister? After having been in Satsang, I would say, no, I'm not only a sister. The sister is in this world. And she is naturally sad. Why should she be totally, suddenly like a stone or what? Claim, oh, nothing ever happened. No, something strong happened. And yet, who I am is not touched. It doesn't happen in the same realm to speak in one way or the other way. Understand? Okay. There is this story, I always say the same story because I find it's a big teaching, and for some reason people don't take it, I find, as a big teaching. Papaji, he was in 47, he was with Ramana in the ashram. And one morning, he was living in Madras, but one morning he comes and he sits at the feet of Ramana. And then suddenly Ramana said, you have to go to save your family in the north because this is the partition. Then Papaji was stunned. He said, "No, never. I will leave your feet. I dedicate my life to be at your feet." He said, "Live your life." And the next day he left to never see Ramana again, but he never saw Ramana in one location anymore. What a teaching. Where now? Tell me where Ramana was living. He was sitting on his bed in Lucknow after saving his family, sitting, kept keeping quiet. And the people in Tiru asking Ramana a blessing for the wedding and all that. Who was more with Ramana?
Who was?
More with Ramana. Is the essence is where you are. Nowhere else. The symbols are located. The essence is wherever you are.
Ganga, don't you miss people like you
Like me? Oh no.
without the eye? I mean, aren't you tired of...
Everybody is that.
Hi, dear Ganga. What is Hanuman doing when he's opened his breast?
It was to a question. Who asked Hanuman? Someone asked him, "Who are you?" And then what? He said, "I'm a monkey." Then that one said, "But he's a special monkey. I will ask again. But who are you?" Then he opened his chest, and you could see Rama and Sita sitting there because he was devoted to them divinely. And then...
Also Hanuman was devoted to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are devoted, they are in your heart, no? Those to
Yes.
whom you are devoted.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes they are out, but they were not there, so they were in his heart. And then he was a troublesome one. He said, "But who are you again?" And he opened again his chest, and then there was nothing. Space.
Nothing who speak. Nothing.
Space. There was
Space.
nothing.
Yeah.
So it shows you can reply on any level. And satsang, you can reply whatever you like.
Yeah.
And on satsang, we only reply from the space, from the nothingness, from what you cannot even catch. Nothingness is even too much to say. So we understood well Rama, the teaching of Rama. He was a real Hanuman. So a monkey, who was still a monkey, who was still jumping into the branches, of course, to eat, but he didn't identify only as a monkey. Like us?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So at the moment, I really feel like Hanuman also.
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah.
All together,
Yeah.
going on. And even they added, in India they are so colorful. So Hanuman had this color of Hanuman of the world. And then they represent him also white. It's not because he's old. They wanted to show how pure he was, how pristine. In Rishikesh there is this ashram who shows that well, those images.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi Ganga. So every time I come to your satsang, I feel, I experience what you said, like very effortless and natural. I come to this place of myself, but I'm sitting here also, and I just like, I can see it's the mind coming from the movie, but somehow I'm very like washed by this belief that I need to achieve something.
It's a concept. It's a concept of the seeker. But if you are no more a seeker, let it appear and go. How can you achieve what you already are? Which is not even, you are not even there. It's what you are, but not as a person, as being, as essence. And of course you are still breathing and heart beating, so things appear on it. But that's what we learn in satsang, no? It's just to remember, to be reminded that we are not only what appears. Once you know that, where is the place of a doubt? And if a doubt appears, let it go. Otherwise you give power to your mind again. As if the mind can enter here. It doesn't even know what about. He can have the knowledge of the self, but he doesn't have self-knowledge. So don't be fooled.
I had one dream a couple of weeks ago where there was two groups of people. I was on one side and there was another group, and they were kind of
Fighting.
Fighting. They're kind of like evil kind of beings or something, and they were throwing stones. And I said, "I'm going to kill you if you keep doing this." And then you turned around and you said to me, "We don't fight, but we don't back down." Like that, I felt it was time to come again. So,
Yeah.
Thank you, Ganga.
I'm not there. One. Wow. So, thank you.